The real types of video editors, your work style, your personality, and which path makes the most money. If you're feeling burned out, underpaid, overwhelmed, confused about where you fit in, or confused about why every client seems to want an editor who can also do thumbnails, strategy, scripting, branding, producing, and psychic mind reading, this video is going to answer all of that. Because today, we're breaking down the real personality types of video editors, not job titles like motion designer or colorist, but the actual ways people think, work, communicate, and thrive. This is video 3 of 4 in our starter pack course. Check those out when you're done here. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what type of editor you are, what kinds of projects you should be saying yes to, what kinds of clients you should be saying no to, what roles will make you the most money based on who you already are, not who you're trying to force yourself to be, and how to avoid getting stuck doing things you don't enjoy, like being a strategist when all you want is to cut videos in peace. Let's get into it. Section 1. Why editor personality type matters more than editor skill set. Here's the thing, nobody tells new editors. Most editors who burn out don't burn out because they can't handle the workload. They burn out because they're doing the wrong kind of editing for their personality. For example, if you hate tight deadlines but you work in short-form content, you're going to suffer. If you hate being a leader but you take on roles that require strategy and creative direction, you're going to feel drained and resentful. If you're introverted and prefer deep focus work, but your job expects constant brainstorming meetings and creative pitches, you're going to feel exhausted. If you actually love strategy and creative shaping, but you take on pure editing jobs, you're going to feel bored and trapped. When your editing style doesn't match your editing environment, everything feels 10 times harder. When they do match, work feels easy, enjoyable, and profitable. So let's break down the real types of editors, and you tell me which one you are. Section 2. The 6 editor personality types and how each one makes money. These are personality-based, not job title-based. You can be a short-form editor, long-form editor, or YouTube editor, and still fall into any of these categories. Let's go. Type 1. The robot editor. Just let me edit. This is the editor who loves structure, clear instructions, clear deadlines, deep focus, working quietly, cutting footage cleanly and efficiently, not being dragged into strategy. They don't want to run your brand. They don't want to do your thumbnails. They don't want to write your scripts. They don't want to brainstorm with your team for 9 hours. Just give them the footage, give them the notes, leave them alone, and the video will magically appear. These are the editors who are fast and consistent. Strengths: technically solid, reliable, can edit high-volume content, thrive with routine and repetition. Weaknesses: don't like vague direction, don't want to be strategists, don't want to babysit chaotic creators. Burnout if expected to wear 9 hats. Who they should work for: agencies, high-volume YouTubers, other editors who outsource, businesses with consistent formats, anyone who wants recurring content. How they make the most money: retainer work, high-volume contracts, batch editing. Robot editors make the most money when they have clients who want the same thing every week and value speed. Type 2. The creative brainstormer. I need a say in this. This editor cannot simply follow instructions. They need to be involved. They love building ideas from scratch, suggesting new formats, shaping the story, rewriting pacing, improving scripts, giving creative input, being part of the vision. They are editors and creatives at the same time. They get bored if all they do is cut. Strengths: big picture thinking, great at making videos more entertaining, strong instincts, helps creators grow, can redesign full content systems. Weaknesses: struggles when micromanaged, can't work with creators who don't listen, doesn't thrive under just edit this and be quiet environments, won't do well with repetitive content. Who they should work for: creators who want creative partners, brands needing concept development, podcasts needing transformation, YouTube channels that want higher retention. How they make the most money: creative direction, channel management, high-level editing with creative control. This type thrives when they're allowed to think. Type 3. The strategist editor. I think like a producer. This editor is essentially half editor, half producer. They naturally think like this. Who is the audience? What content bucket does this fit into? How do we improve retention? What's the storyline? What's the purpose of this video? Does this align with the brand? They love data analytics patterns, content systems, planning optimization. This person often accidentally becomes a content strategist, a creative director, a channel manager, or a consultant. Strengths: big picture intelligence, High value to businesses. Can scale brands. Understands content psychology. Weaknesses. Can get frustrated doing just edits. Doesn't enjoy monotonous work. Overthinks if not given clear goals. Might get pulled into too many responsibilities. Who they should work for. Entrepreneurs. Brands. YouTubers who want to scale, clients who need leadership. How they make the most money. Consulting plus editing bundles. Creative direction roles. High-ticket retainers. Strategists make bank because they solve business problems, not just editing problems. Type 4. The visionary editor. I need full creative control. This is the editor who sees editing like art. They want creative freedom, cinematic storytelling, stylized edits, high-quality footage, meaningful projects, emotional arcs, and aesthetic excellence. They don't want low-quality footage. Clients who want videos just like this other guy. Micromanagers. Repetitive content. They shine in film-style editing, trailers, montages, narrative short films, emotional video essays, aesthetic YouTube content. Strengths. Unique creative voice. Strong emotion-driven storytelling. Knows how to make content feel something. Weaknesses. Doesn't thrive in fast-paced environments. Hates low budgets, doesn't like heavy revisions. Needs creative freedom to do their best. Who they should work for. Creators who want storytelling. Artists. Filmmakers. Brands seeking cinematic content. How they make the most money. Project-based high-ticket edits. Films, ads, music videos. Visionaries thrive when they have time, freedom, and trust. Type 5. The social editor. I gain energy from people. This editor does not want to sit alone in a room all day. They love collaborating, brainstorming with teams, working on set, being involved with creators, real-time feedback, group energy. They might also enjoy producing, directing, or even being on camera. These are the editors who accidentally become channel managers, content producers, creative directors, team leads. Strengths. Great communicators, great collaborators, able to juggle multiple tasks, understand people and clients deeply. Weaknesses. Burnout working alone. Struggle with purely technical roles. Don't feel fulfilled by quiet, repetitive work. Who they should work for. Creators who want a hands-on team member. Studios. Agencies. Brands. How they make the most money. Hybrid roles. Management positions. Creative direction. Type 6. The systems editor. Efficiency is my personality. This editor is a machine in the best way. They love systems, automation, templates, SOPs, batch editing, organizing footage, perfect naming structures. They're the type who builds presets, workflows, editing pipelines, content libraries, automation systems. Strengths. Extremely reliable, never misses deadlines. Highly scalable, great for teams. Weaknesses. Not the most creative. Financially undervalued if they don't market correctly. Bored by projects that require emotional storytelling. Who they should work for. Agencies. Large creators. Businesses with weekly content. Teams needing optimized workflows. How they make the most money. Building systems. Retainer clients. Consulting plus implementation. Section 3. How to identify which type you are. Ask yourself, 1. What drains me the fastest? Your biggest weakness usually reveals your type. 2. What comes easiest to me? Ease equals alignment. 3. What do I avoid at all costs? If you hate strategy, don't take strategy-heavy clients. If you hate tight deadlines, avoid shorts and daily content. If you hate constant communication, avoid team-heavy roles. 4. What do I love even when I'm tired? That's your real type. 5. What do clients always ask you to do? People can often see your strengths better than you can. Section 4. Which type makes the most money? Here's the truth. They all can make serious money, but only when aligned. A robot editor doing high-volume work can make $8,000 to $15,000 per month consistently. A strategist editor doing consulting plus editing can make $10,000 to $20,000 per month. A visionary editor doing cinematic edits can charge $3,000 to $10,000 per project. A creative brainstormer can become a creative director making $120,000 plus per year. A social editor can build entire creator-led teams. A systems editor can scale agencies or consultation pipelines. Money comes from alignment, knowing your strengths, selling the value of your personality type, not from trying to be everything at once. So, which type are you? Understanding your editing personality is the key to preventing burnout, finding the right clients, and building a career that actually feels good. Bonus tip: if you're someone who can fluctuate between all of these types, that's what we call a rockstar editor. Clients will pay you a lot to keep you, and you'll most likely sign a lot of NDAs. Watch out! Poacher alert! Thanks for coming to Video Editors Anonymous. Please enjoy our other videos and subscribe for more.